Welcome to Voiceover Desktop Commands. Hi, welcome to Accessibility with Meg. My name is Meg. Today what I'm going to do is demo the use of VoiceOver. I'm going to use this website, canada.ca, to demo. So the first segment, we will learn things like how to start VoiceOver. We will also learn about the VO key and how to lock in the VO key. Also, how to read from a certain location, what key we press to pause or to have VoiceOver to temporarily stop speaking. Also, we will learn about how to restart from the top to the current location. So let's begin. To start VoiceOver, you would simply press Command F5.
VoiceOver on Chrome. Home. Canada Ka Google Chrome. Megana. Window. Home. Canada Ka. Web content has keyboard focus.
Okay, so the command F5 has started VoiceOver for us. We can hear it. VoiceOver has two basic keys called the control and the option keys. This combo is called the VO key. And this combination is used with all the other functions within a VoiceOver. So it's a good idea to lock in the VO key. And this is done by pressing Control Option semicolon.
Control Option lock on.
Okay, so Control Option semicolon locks in your VO key, so you don't have to keep pressing that combination every time. So to start off, let's start reading from the current location, and which would, I think, be the top of the page for now. And we are going to just use the VO key, which is the control option. We don't have to press that because we've locked it in. And A. So VO plus A is the key. So I just need to press my A key.
Home. Canada Ka. Web content. List 3 items. Link. Skip to main content. Link. Skip to about government. Link. Switch to basic HTML version. Heading level 2. Language selection. List 1 item. Link.
Français.
Government of Canada. Image. /
Gouvernement du Canada.
Heading level.
So I've paused here. The way that I have temporarily stopped VoiceOver from speaking is by pressing the control key. Okay, so I just pressed control key and it has stopped reading. Now what I want to do is I want to go back to the top of the page and read till this location. So we had stopped at Government of Canada in the French version, right? So to go back and start reading from the top again, it's your VO keys, which is the control and option, and the B key. So since our VO key is locked, we just have to press B. So we're going to press the B key.
Home. Canada Ka. Web content. List 3 items. Link. Skip to main content. Link. Skip to about government. Link. Switch to basic HTML version. Heading level 2. Language selection. List 1 item. Link.
Français.
Government of Canada. Image. /
Gouvernement du Canada.
Heading level 2. Search.
So it has stopped where the key was, the cursor was initially, right? So it read from the top till there. So we learned how to start VoiceOver, which is a command F5. We learned how to lock in the VO keys, which is control plus option and semicolon, right? We learned how to start reading from the top, which is your VO key plus A. And we learned how to pause VoiceOver when it's speaking, which is just the control key. And we learned to restart from top to the current location, right? Which is the VoiceOver key plus B. Okay, to move to the next item using the screen reader, VoiceOver screen reader, you would first of all have your VO keys locked in If you don't, then you just press Control and Option. That's your VO key, like we learned before. So it's Control, Option, and right arrow key to move to the next item. So I'm going to just be doing that. Control, Option, right arrow.
End of list.
Okay, I'm pressing right arrow again.
End of navigation. Banner. Heading level 2, language selection. List 1 item. Link.
Français.
End of list. Government of Canada. Image.
Okay. So generally we go faster than this, but I'm just doing one step at a time so you can see what key is being pressed and understand it better. So again, it's Control, Option, which is the VO key, and the right arrow.
Slash.
Gouvernement du Canada.
Heading level 2, search. Search Canada Ca. Search Canada Ca. Search. But end of search. Horizontal splitter. Navigation. Heading level 2. Main menu. End of heading level link. End of banner. Main. Heading level. The official website of the Government of Canada.
You might wonder where would we use this key. We would use it basically to traverse the web page to understand if the reading order is in place. So top to bottom and left to right. That's the reading order for an English page or a French page. And so we traverse through to check if the reading order is in place. Also, as you're going through it, you understand which images are background images, which images are present but not read or skipped, things like that. So you just watch as it passes through and understand that the reading order is in place. So this is done just with this key. To move backward, which is to move to the previous item on the page, it's again the Control, Option, and back arrow key.
Heading level 1, Canada Ca.
So I'm pressing the back arrow now, so it should go to the previous item.
Main. End of banner. Link. Sign in. Heading level 2, sign in. End of navigation. Main menu. Press the space bar to expand. Heading level 2, navigation. Horizontal splitter. End of search.
So it basically goes through every item on the page, whether it's an interactive element or not. So it will go through the paragraphs, it will go through the text on the page, it will go through just every element that's present on the page that has been exposed to the accessibility device, right? So that's what these two keys are, the left and the right arrow key. There is also another way to go through a web page using a screen reader, which is to directly reach certain elements on the page. For example, if you want to directly reach links, there is a set or a combination of keys that you would press. If you want to directly reach the next table or the next form. So just all of these can be reached. The next list, there are certain key combinations that will help you to directly reach those. In VoiceOver, this access includes that we have, together with the VO keys, we also need to press the Command key and the related key that will take you to those elements. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly demo that. Just to go over it, for links, it's Control, Option, Command, and L. Okay, again, Control, Option, Command, and L. So it's the VO key, the Command key, and the L key, which will take you to the next link on the page. For forms, it's Control, Option, Command, J. So the VO key, Control, Option, the Command key, and the J key will take you to the next form on the page. If you want to go to the next table, it's Control, Option, Command, T. So it's the VO key, Control, Option, and the Command key, and the T key, which will take you to the next table. So let's start VoiceOver and try to traverse to these elements. Command F5 and I can start.
VoiceOver on Chrome. Home. Canada Ka Google Chrome. Megana. Window. Home. Canada Ka. Web content. Has keyboard focus.
So I'm going to say Control Option Command L to see where it takes me to the next link. Okay. Control Option Command
Skip
L.
to main content. Link.
Okay. So that was the first link that we've encountered. It goes to that link. And I'm going to continue to press this combination of keys to move to all the different links on the page.
Skip to About Government. Link. Switch to basic HTML version. Link.
Français.
Link. Sign in. Link. Follow the mission around the moon of Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen. Visited. Link.
So you see that it's going to all these different links.
Sign into an account. Link. Employment insurance and leave. Link. Public pensions. CPP and OAS. Link. Get a passport. Link. File your 2025 taxes. Link.
Now, if I want to traverse to the previous link, I will, in this combination, also add my Shift key and L, right? So I will add the Shift key to this combination, which is the VO plus Command plus Shift and then L.
Get a passport. Link. Public pensions. CPP and OAS. Link. Employment insurance and leave. Link. Sign into an account. Link.
Okay. Now, if I want to go to a visited link on the page, it's the same combination of keys, which is your VO, which is your Control and Option, plus your Command key, plus the V key here. So I'm going to press V to go to a visited link.
Heading Level 3. Visited. Level 2. Link. Jobs.
Okay.
Jobs. Visited. Link. Last visited link. Jobs. Visited. Link.
Okay. So there are no more visited links. Now, if I want to traverse backward and check on the page, I will include in this combination the Shift key, and then I'm going to press Shift and then V, right?
Heading Level 3. Visited. Level. Follow the mission around the moon of Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen. Visited. Link. First visited link. Follow the mission around the moon of Canadian Space Agency astronaut Jeremy Hansen. Visited. Link.
So you notice that there are no more visited links here. And so it goes to the first, and it went to the jobs link, which was the next visited link on here. Now, if I want to go to and see the different tables on the page, if there is a table, then I would do the same thing again. It's the VO key, which is your Control and Option, plus your Command key, and the T key.
Table not found.
So there is no table going forward, so there's no next table. Is there a table previous to this? So let's check. Again, I press the Shift key in here and then the T for the same combination.
Table not found.
So there are no tables on this page. Now I want to check for a form, and so I will press the same combination, Control Option, which is my VO key, Command key, and then I will press J, which will take me to the next form.
Form element not found.
There is no form element after this link in the page. Let's check if there is any form element in the previous before this, right? So to go to the previous form element, you have to include your Shift key in this combination and then press J.
Main menu. Press the space bar to expand or the escape key to collapse this menu. Use the up and down arrow keys to choose a submenu item. Press the enter or right search button. Group.
Okay, so the main menu is a form element. We will look at the code later and see how they have coded it. But now we also come to this form element, which is the search, right?
Search Canada Ca. List box pop-up collapsed. Combo. Search Canada Ca. First form element. Search Canada Ca. List box pop-up collapsed. Combo box.
So we've reached that form element. So this is how you would traverse through using specific keys right within the page using VoiceOver. Now we are going to talk about a very important element or a function within VoiceOver, which is called the VoiceOver rotor. Now the VoiceOver rotor is a little tool that you have which will directly allow you to rotate between and go through directly or look at, it's like a directory of all the links on the page, all the headings on the page. If you want to traverse that way, then you have to use the rotor. Before we go to the rotor, we can also use the H key in that combination to go to the headings. So there are a number of different ones. Because I mentioned headings, it came to my mind. And so, yeah, I'm just telling you about it. But now we go back to what we were talking about, the rotor key. The rotor is can be reached by pressing your VO keys, which is your Command Option key, and the U key.
Headings menu.
Okay, so this is your rotor. Now it's given you a list of all the headings on the page. You can, within this, use your arrow keys to go through the headings.
2. Sign 1. 2. Spotlight on. 1. 2. 2. 2. 2. Language selection.
So it's the up arrow and the down arrow keys that I'm using to move through this headings menu. So the rotor basically gives you all the menus of related information. And you can, when you traverse through with the right arrow and the left arrow, you can go through the rotor, okay? So it has different menus. Now this is the headings menu.
Form controls menu.
This is your forms control menu. So it goes to all the forms on the page. So we just went through these forms with the J key, right? So you can even access it directly here from the rotor. Now,
landmarks menu.
Okay, so these are your landmarks and your navigation, banner, search, main footer, right? I also noticed that there are different styles of navigation. Those need to be labeled. Okay, so this can tell you, like, if everything is called navigation, we don't know which navigation we are talking about, right? Let's go over it and see if it mentions something different.
Search, banner, navigation.
It just said navigation. It didn't say main navigation or
banner,
any of those.
Search, navigation, main, footer, navigation, navigation.
Yeah, so I would highlight this as an issue that there needs to be clear labeling for the different navigation systems. So when you open it up in a rotor, you know clearly which navigation system you're talking about, right? If you want to reach there directly. Always remember that people who use this screen reader, they can't see your screen. Or they have low vision, or they cannot see your screen, or simply for some reason they're just listening through. And so you need to be very clear with what communication you pass through to the screen reader. And so your navigation systems have to be clear. Your landmarks have to say very clearly navigation, main navigation, footer navigation, sitemap navigation, side navigation, or whatever they are. So they
footer,
need to say that.
Main, search, banner, navigation. Windows spots menu.
Okay, so this I think tells you about your Chrome usage and things, memory usage, what are the different tabs on the Chrome browser, etc.
Links menu.
This is your links menu, and you will get access to all the links on the page. These links need to be very clear because when people mostly use these links to traverse and to reach different sections on your page, and they need to be clear. They need to be unique links. They the text shouldn't be shouldn't be repeated, etc. So
headings menu.
it's your headings.
Form controls menu.
Okay, So that's your rotor. And you can come out of it by pressing the escape key.
Search Canada CA. List box pop-up collapsed. Combo box.
So this is pretty much what you need as to basically just continue to use VoiceOver. There are many more commands. There are many more functions and options that VoiceOver gives you. And you can find the entire detailed information in their documentation and things. But this much can help you through to go through a website and check for accessibility. So I'm going to stop right here, and I hope this was helpful. If you find this helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you so much.
Region selector stop glitch.
Okay, to quickly recap the commands. These are VoiceOver desktop commands. Please note that for a mobile device, the commands are slightly different because there would be an inclusion of gestures. There would also be just little different commands based on your device, right? So for VoiceOver, this is the desktop commands that we learned. And just summarizing them, to start, it's Command +5. VO, which is your VoiceOver key, is Control and Option. To lock your VO key, it's Control, Option, and semicolon. The next item, it's your VO key, which is your Control and Option, plus right arrow. Previous item, VO plus left arrow. Next table, VO plus Command plus T. So it's Control, Option, Command, T for your next table. Previous table, VO, Command, Shift, T. Next link, it's VO, Command, L. Previous link, VO, Command, Shift, L. Visited link, VO, Command, V. Previous visited link, VO, Command, Shift, V. Next form, VO, Command, J. Previous form, VO, Command, Shift, J. Next heading, VO, Command, H. Previous heading, VO, Command, Shift, H. Next list, VO, Command, X. Previous list, VO, Command, Shift, X. Next paragraph, VO, Command, P. Previous paragraph, VO, Command, Shift, P. Next graphic, VO, Command, G. Previous graphic, VO, Command, Shift, G, not P, G. Rotor, VO plus U. Rotating different menus within the rotor, the right arrow and the left arrow keys. Traversing from top to bottom within a menu, right? A single menu within the rotor. It's the up arrow and the down arrow keys. So that wraps up VoiceOver, and I hope it was helpful. Thank you so much.